We're going to be starting with decision making. We're going to do, we've already done it this semester, we're going to do it again. It's called a list group label. So in a second here, you're just going to say everything you think of when you think of decision making.
Do we need to take notes?
No, you don't need to take notes for this part. This is just get your brain going type activity.
Playing sports.
There's the coach.
Sports?
School.
Playing coach.
What else?
College.
Food.
Drugs? Food?
College.
Whether to come to Coach Bowles.
What was the question? College? What do you think of when you think of decision making?
Job.
Conscience.
Yes or no?
Conscience. Your conscience.
Your health.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Conscience, health,
Job.
job.
That's so funny.
What else?
Yes or no?
Yes or no? Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Responsibility.
Responsibility.
Hey, I said that.
She said school.
Money.
I said school.
That camera's getting that full booty.
You're making me earn on this little board. Yeah, Carter?
Time.
Time? Good one. Time?
School. Sleep.
Time, school, sleep. Already say school?
No,
No, you said college.
School,
same thing.
sleep.
Yeah, same thing. Money.
You
Money.
make a decision. Just life in general.
Life.
This is a decision.
Alright, I'll put life on there. Not the board game. Board game too.
Board game's fun.
The cereal. Okay, what else? Anything else we think of? We hear decision making. What else do we think of? Huh? Anything else we think of for decision making?
No.
Not that I can think of.
Not that you can think of.
Consequences.
Consequences.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
smart.
Jenna.
Dang, that's a good one.
Consequences.
And
Anything else?
achievements from your decisions, right? Like
Huh?
your the prize you get for making the right decision.
Okay. Maybe like an outcome.
Yes,
Outcome.
just outcome.
Outcome. Anything else? Going once? Going twice? Sold for free. What a good deal. Alright.
Hooray!
So we have our ideas. Let's put them into groups now. So what up here? What looks the same? What could maybe be put into one group?
School and college.
School and college. What group would those be?
School.
Education.
Education.
Educational.
It'd be the education group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Put it up here. Maybe not. Not with that one.
Education.
Health, drugs, and life.
And food. Health,
And
food.
sleep, and sleep.
Oh, let me catch up. Let me catch up.
Health, food, drugs, sleep.
So we
Health,
got education.
food,
Drugs.
drugs.
We're gonna call education that's school. We got college.
Yeah.
Anything else in the education one?
Sports.
Responsibility, right? Won't that go
Money
with?
and job.
No,
With
never
school?
mind.
Yes, because
Okay.
You need to make.
because you're gonna make a
education.
career out of that education.
So like the decisions that you make here affect that.
Yes.
Hold on, wait.
Do we agree?
I agree.
Alright. You said job. What was the other one you said?
Yes,
Money.
and
Money. It's right above it.
And life. Because your job is your life. So they say.
But
So,
that wouldn't.
It
that
sounded
wouldn't-
maybe more like it's like outcomes. So like if we're going to school and college, then maybe the outcome is going to be job or money.
And
Yeah,
that makes
your
a
life
good
is over
life.
there.
Yeah, that makes a good life.
And then if you do drugs, you got consequences.
Okay, so I'm going to change this instead of education. I'm going to say.
Why don't you just make a big old red?
Oh yeah.
What do you think? Maybe like outcomes or goals?
The good.
The good. All right, I'm on board. Good.
So everything but drugs.
Good, good. So what's our next category then? So we have a good category.
Responsibility, time, and sleep.
What do you think those would be?
Well, time and sleep.
Time, sleep, and food.
Well, that's for
responsibility.
yourself.
I think health,
Yeah,
sleep, food, and
Our
drugs
next
go
one should be
together.
things that doesn't really take a drastic change.
Don't take a drastic change.
Yeah, so like if you sleep like say you make a decision of sleeping 6 hours instead of 8, you don't get that big of a drastic change in your life. It's just that
Little thing.
yeah, just little things.
I think that we should put health, drugs, sleep, and consequence together.
So for what category? What's the category called?
The category would be, I don't know. Cause like if you do drugs and you have bad health, then you're gonna have a consequence.
Yeah, you're right.
So.
So we're talking about putting drugs, health, sleep, time into a category. Do we agree or do we not agree?
Why drugs?
Yeah, why drugs?
Okay, I'm asking why. What do you think? Do you think they don't go
Because
together?
no, all of that will have a consequence on you.
Bad drugs or medication from doctors?
I think even bad drugs.
Okay, so some
Because you don't
controversy.
really have a decision on whether to take medicine.
Okay, so maybe that's not what we want to do then. What else could we do then? What's another option? If that's not our choice.
Then just put consequence and put consequence and drugs together.
Consequence and drugs. So maybe that's a bad
That's
category.
bad.
Responsibility.
What's responsibility bad?
Let's
Don't
make
you
that
lack of responsibility.
drugs.
True, that's cool.
What else did you say, Josh? Consequences.
Yes. Oh, and yes and no. Yes and no would go with that. Because if you say yes to drugs, you'll have a consequence.
Could that be both good and bad then though? Could you
It
say
could be
yes?
everything.
It'll
at
be
once.
good and bad. Yeah, it can be good and
Put a
bad.
squiggle.
So this gets a square and a circle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Put a square around it and then put a circle. Yay.
It's a squircle.
Why didn't you just make an oval? Oh wait, never mind.
We don't want to
A squircle.
Anything else that goes in bad? Any other squares?
Conscience. Your conscience can be
conscience.
bad.
Your
Could-
conscience
could
could be good too.
Yeah, so
good
it's
and bad
both.
conscience.
It's both.
You know, you got the little guy in white
So,
and the little one in
If we
red.
have two things that could be both, should we just make another category for them?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, stuff that can be good and bad, make that a category.
Okay, what should we call it?
The good and the
Gad.
bad.
Neutral.
Gatter.
Yeah, neutral.
Gatter boo.
The neutral. Neutral.
Decision.
Yeah.
Neutral.
No,
Neutral?
that don't make sense.
That doesn't make sense. Neutral.
Okay,
is like
let's look up a definition.
Either way.
Something.
Both.
It's
Bad.
middle, like from good to bad. Neutral is just.
What about, so we got,
And bad.
Fine line.
Average. No.
No, that'd be neutral.
Yes.
I knew this.
It's going on 8 minutes.
what about like a choices category? So like, yes or no is a choice, our conscience determines our choice, responsibility deals with our choice. What do you think about that?
I think time and sleep should go together. Well, give me a second. Because that's kind of like responsibility or time management, how you manage your time.
Guess what's hard?
Almost there.
I think we should do what you said. And
So you want to make this a choices category?
yeah,
Yes,
All
let's
right.
do it.
And we'll just keep the square and the circle the same, that's fine.
I would do triangle.
I think sports and food should go together, I don't know. Oh yeah, health and sports go together. Oh, all of that goes together, I think.
Okay, so what does that go into?
Sports, food, health, sleep, and time.
Is what category?
Your future.
Future?
Yeah, I think.
Wait,
Just-
what?
Because if you
really
keep
determine your future.
yes, because
Yes.
Your
health.
the private
Because if you get enough sleep, you can keep healthy, and you need to be healthy for sports, and you also need food, both good and bad, for
What about,
sports.
Reed made a point, what about health? Because these all have to do with health, right?
Yes.
Time I'm spending, sleep.
So health would be the category,
Health is a category?
and then all of those fall under it.
Okay, what shape
Even
should we make?
food.
It's gonna be a
A
squiggle.
triangle.
A squiggle.
It's a triangle.
Do a squiggle.
You can barely join.
Triangle.
Raise your hand for triangle.
Like
Raise your hand, squiggle.
squiggle.
Squiggle by a slight margin. Alright.
Text me.
Alright. So that's kind of our basic idea of decision making. So we'll be talking about quite a bit of this. You're on the right track. It's good to see what you know.
Yes.
I'm hoping that this will go down the first time.
I wasn't gonna do that.
Oh, here we go, winner. We're gonna take notes. We only have one slide of notes, so life is good today.
Yay.
How long are we in?
I don't know, it's Monday.
An hour.
It is Monday, you're right.
Whoa!
It could be one slide, but like it's like 1,000.
This Monday.
Yeah, there you go.
I
That's
wonder if our
actually
coach
secret.
Pullen was in here.
It's like, I don't trust Monday.
Wait, the screen turns on?
What are you doing?
Turn it on. There we go.
Do we leave the camera going?
Yeah, that's great. We're gonna label these notes types of decisions. Once it all.
Rolled up
I already labeled it.
Decision making? That's great.
See,
That'll work.
wait a second. What are we doing?
Decision making notes.
Where can I make them under?
On dogs.
Dogs.
Yeah, go to Google Docs for these notes again like last time. Make a new page though. This is not genetics.
New.
I wonder how professional you look with that picture of Tom.
I don't know how to.
So what did you just
Go to your
say?
notes.
Decision making.
What am I doing?
What's our title gonna be?
Decision
You can label
making.
it decision making. That's our unit. You can call it types of decisions too if you prefer.
What is this again?
Health.
Decision making.
Decision making, yes.
I thought you were asking what class.
I was like, yeah, man, this is health class, you know.
Sorry.
Same old health class we've been in all year. This is health.
Oh, this is hell?
What is this?
Yeah, what is health?
I thought this was home ec.
Apple TV yet again is not my friend.
Oh no, keep going out.
It's my friend.
Alright, so we'll wait for that to load, and hopefully it'll figure itself out, but we're going to talk about the three types of decisions. Any ideas on what those types of decisions might be? 3 ways I can make a decision. Any ideas?
Yes, no,
Flip a
maybe.
coin.
Yes, no, and maybe?
Flip a coin.
Flip a coin. Okay, what would that be an example of? Flipping a coin.
Good or bad?
Keep going.
50-50.
50-50?
Probability.
Are you putting a lot of thought into that choice?
Nope.
A
No?
little bit.
So that's 4 decisions making right there.
Yeah, maybe. Sometimes the quarter's tails never fails, right? So maybe it couldn't always be bad. I like to use the quarter sometimes to make choices what I want to eat. Okay, so the quarter, that's an example of a choice. We'll talk about it in a second. What are some other ideas? Types of decision making. Any other?
Ooh, the
ideas?
magic eight.
Magic 8 Ball. You seen SpongeBob, the Magic Conch?
Oh, watch SpongeBob.
Ah, shoot.
Any other ideas?
Maybe someday.
Who does, like, okay, how about this? Do you have to make the decision to come to school every day?
Yes.
What kind of decision is that?
Do I want to get out of bed? It's a life decision.
It's a life decision, yeah?
Yeah, because like I need school to go to college, and get a job, and get a job, I'll have a life. Yes. A life decision.
This is one of those things where it's like if you do this and this and this and this.
It's a butterfly effect.
What would that be?
Cause and effect.
Cause and effect, okay. I like where you're headed.
The domino effect.
Yeah, the
The
domino
domino
effect.
Domino.
Is that called gaining weight? That's a lot of pizza. I don't know.
Oh wow. Wow.
Oh,
Lee,
yeah.
Lee, those are horrible.
Wait, what happened?
He tried to make like gaining weight through pizza. Domino's pizza.
Domino's
He
pizza.
tried to be funny.
It's a rough crowd. It's
So
okay.
funny.
No worries.
We're
All
not
right.
a rough crowd. We're just
We got the PowerPoint up. It's magical. So these are our goals, our objectives for the next couple weeks.
Yes.
So number 1, Luz, you want to read number 1?
Objectives. Analyze influences on people's decisions.
Good. What is an influence? Anybody have any ideas? What's an influence? What is
How does it affect
you?
them?
something that motivates you? Yeah. Any other thoughts? What is an influence? What's that word mean?
How it affects someone.
How it affects. Effects. That's the word I was kind of looking for. Shannon, you're on the right track too. So we're going to talk about the things that affect the decisions we make. The things that influence them. So that's good. Number 2, Tiara, you want to read number 2?